Welcome back to AM Northwest. Aspiring chef Tilly Ramsay is ready to step out of her famous father's shadow and into her own culinary adventures in her new show, Dish It Out.
When I was 22, your age, I found myself in Paris, working my butt off, getting up to speed with some incredible French cuisine. This is something that, on my days off, I'd go for one of the most amazing pick-me-up comfort foods.
I love that, because that's where you trained.
Yeah, I mean, tremendous memories.
Yeah.
The markets and just the hustle and the bustle and the way my ex-girlfriend dumped me. If she hadn't dumped me, you wouldn't be here.
Thanks, Dad. Yeah, that makes sense.
She taught me the best French I've ever known. It started off in the bedroom.
Dad! Oh, my God. Can I just see what we're making,
No,
please?
but hold on, sorry. My flat was... OK, it was sort of bedroom French. That's how you learn. It's called pigeon French.
I was thinking kitchen French, but please may I have a look at the recipe?
Absolutely, definitely, yes.
We welcome the host of Dish It Out, Chef Tilly Ramsay. Tilly, great to meet you. I have to tell you something. I'm going to be totally honest here. I watched your clips. I am blown away by how comfortable you are, the charisma you have on camera. It really is amazing. Is it because you're following in your dad's footsteps, or this is all you?
Oh, thank you so much. You know, I've got a lot of inspiration from my dad. He is a very charismatic, energetic person on the television. We're the same in that sense, but also have a few differences, obviously. But yeah, growing up watching him on the TV and at home it's hard not to catch his passion.
Oh, I bet. Passion, I love it. Yes, absolutely. Tell me how this show works.
So this show is a super fun and exciting show for people to watch. You know, there are 3 different parts. In one of them, a guest brings in a mystery box and we cook together. And I've not seen the ingredients, you know, maybe a family recipe of theirs or a dish they've always wanted to try. There's mixed levels. Some people are chefs, some people would love to be chefs, so we kind of teach each other. And then there's a lovely bit where I do, you know, my own twist on a viral trend. I'm, you know, a big fan of getting inspiration from social media and saving different recipes to try, and actually showing people this was really cool. And then there's also a part where I get sent in a mystery box and I open it, I look at the ingredients or if it's tools, and watch a video from another chef to create the recipe.
Oh, these are all great concepts. Do you get to pick the chefs that bring in the mystery boxes? Are they friends of yours or friends of your dad's over time?
There was a real mix. I was really lucky to have some incredible people. I actually had my mum, my dad, some friends of my dad's. But it was really exciting to get to meet new people, hear their stories in the kitchen. And I think one thing that everyone will be able to see is the amount of fun we had. Because for me, fun is, you know, it's necessary in a kitchen, especially when it can get a bit stressful or if things don't go right. But, you know, it was such an incredible time learning, trying new things, and kind of bringing dishes from all around the world to your own kitchen at home, which is a pretty incredible thing.
I like, too, that sometimes mistakes happen or changes need to be made. I saw where you tasted something that was definitely way too spicy. Whoa. But you were able to figure out how to tone it down. I need to learn this, but you were able to do that.
I think it's a really important thing in the kitchen. You know, things go wrong.
Right.
But, you know, the best things come from mistakes, to be honest. And you learn a new way to, yes, make something a little bit less spicy or a little bit less salty. It's just what you can do to adapt. And, you know, things went wrong on the show. And I think it's really important for everyone at home to see that, because it's not always perfect. It's not always pretty, trust me. But it's how you then kind of pivot and, you know, fix those mistakes. And I love being able to show people that side.
And I like the idea, too, of pulling out things in a mystery box, because it's kind of like when you look in your fridge at the end of the day, what do I have? What can I make with what do I have here?
Exactly. And sometimes I was opening this box and being like, what on earth am I going to do with that? Or what even is that? And I think that was, you know, raw reactions is like, it's true. Sometimes I open the fridge at the end of the day and I'm like, how am I supposed to make dinner? But yeah, you learn new ways.
Yeah, absolutely. You're one of 6 kids, 6. But from your Instagram, it does look like you got attention from your dad. This is the most adorable picture. Do you remember what this was from, or was he just feeding you in the house, or?
I think it was probably one of the rare times my mum put dad in charge of breakfast time, I have to say. I think that was a nice picture of it, but I think it probably got a bit messy after that.
Oh, that's funny. So did you learn more about cooking from your mom or your dad?
Honestly, both of them. I grew up with both of them cooking at home, during the week whilst we were at school. Mum was doing a lot of the dinners for all of us kids. She had this amazing skill to cook, a one-pot dish that was firstly delicious, stayed warm, the whole night for when all of us kids were coming back at different times.
Yeah.
And I really learned, home family style cooking from her. Dad, it's a bit more technical, a bit more hold it this like this, chop like that. But, the combination of both things, I think, has really helped me find my own kind of niche in the kitchen. I love family style food, but sometimes, leveling it up for slightly more
Yeah.
fine dining. Not quite as fine dining and posh as his. And so, yeah, a real mix.
Okay, we all know his reputation. Was he ever like that with you in the kitchen?
Never.
I
My
didn't think
dad
so.
is like he's a teddy bear. Honestly, he is one of the funniest people I know, and yeah, also one of the most inspirational people to me. So yeah,
You
teddy
went
bear
to
at home.
cookery school in Ireland and graduated. Did you feel like you learned a lot?
I felt like I learned so much. It was an incredible experience and journey, and it was really important for me to, strip back to the basics. And I really wanted to go and, remove myself from what I've learned at home, which I still keep with me, but really go learn, get the discipline. And yeah, I mean, I learned the most incredible things. It was on a farm. I learned about, using produce sustainably and organic and everything like that. So it was just, I've come away with a sourdough starter, and I love baking sourdough, which I never thought I'd say because I always found baking quite scary, but
Yeah.
here we are.
Oh, that's so great. Okay, I also saw that you finished your first triathlon. How was that? Because you have
Yes.
really accepted a lot of challenges in your life and you go for it. And it was on your dad's team, right?
Oh, it was. We did, a team of us, a few family members, some friends. And it was actually a really incredible experience. It was my first sporting race event, as that wasn't in school. And I really learned to just enjoy it. The training was great discipline as well. I train best when I've got a goal at the end of it. I'm not
Sure.
amazing at just being like, I'm going to go on a run, but I'm going on a run because I have to run kind of thing really works for me. And it was really cool to push myself out my comfort zone.
And you also got a psychology degree. I'm
I
curious,
did.
do you think that helps you?
I think psychology is such a versatile subject, it's in so many different areas of life and not just in the kitchen, but just literally daily life. And I really enjoyed it. I was really passionate about it at school when I was studying it, and then decided that's what I wanted to do at university. And I had the best time, met some incredible people there. And yeah, I was really happy to graduate with that degree.
Yeah, that's great. You're doing so much. It's very impressive. Your parents must be super proud. We want to tell our audience Dish It Out premieres September 5th on Prime. Tilly, thank you so much, and congrats on all your success.
Oh, thank you for having me.
You bet. All right, we'll be right back with more AM Northwest. Don't go away.